Hi, this is the voice of Heidie Calero with another fascinating topic in our economic capsule regarding the Puerto Rico economy, and we have entitled this capsule as the job challenge. And it is a particular challenge that is not only in Puerto Rico, it's also facing other countries, China, Europe, the same thing, but we are focusing now on this island that has limited resources, and we really must use our resources very effectively. And that's why for you who are listening to me, this is an important topic. Our first graph depicts for you the gross domestic product in Puerto Rico in 2022. It's $113.4 billion in this pie that I am showing you. Well, 43% of that production is manufacturing. Still, this is a manufacturing economy, unlike other countries in the Caribbean that 90 or even 95% of their economy is really located or based on tourism. That's not the case of Puerto Rico. But look at what is happening in terms of jobs, which is this other pie that I'm showing for you in terms of the household survey. In 2022, that 43% of manufacturing and production accounted for only 9% of total jobs. Jobs well paid, but nonetheless, it's only 9%. Most of those jobs were in services. That includes from hotels, accommodations, utilities, transportation, finance, real estate. That's 46%. And in trade, which is wholesale and retail trade, it's 23%. So the bulk of employment are in sectors of services, trade, and even government, accounting for 16%, even more than manufacturing. Let's focus then on some of these economic sectors in particular. And this graph that I'm depicting for you is that most job growth during this period, 2018 through 2022, annual growth, compounding annual growth, was 3.6% in all of the economy of Puerto Rico. And above that were construction with 11%, as you see there, the purple bar that you see, and 6% in services. So those two sectors depicting the most growth during this period. Manufacturing scarcely, only 3% compared to 3.6% for the overall economy. Trade only 2%, and government negative 2%. But I have something more of a story regarding the government. Then let's look at manufacturing as such. In which sector in manufacturing are you seeing the most growth? Again, during the period of 2017 through 2023. And we have overall in manufacturing, it was 2.6% annual growth during that period. And above that, we're in apparel, 6.5%. Then you have fabricated metal products, 4%. You have computers and electronics, 4.7%, and then this other basket of other categories that includes from paper, from non-fabricated metals, you name it, wood, shoes. It's all 3.6%. So let's focus on three sectors grew above the average of 2.6% in all of manufacturing, and those are apparel. So our graduates in the University of Puerto Rico are going to work for military uniforms for the military forces, especially the US? Question mark. That's why it's so important for you to understand these statistics. Are you going to have it in fabricated metal and production with 4%, or even in computers and electronics? And for that, you need special technique. Do you need a computer education in the university, or do you need more technical colleges? That's the question that many graduates are asking themselves if they are going to be left with a lot of debt when they graduate. And then let's look at government. Usually it has been that the government was our first job, and so it was the first experience. Well, notice here, the green line is the payroll in terms of dollars and cents from 2006 through 2024, and it looks like it has been declining, negative 5%. But notice what has been increasing. It's that crossover. Yes, it has been declining in payroll, but it has been increasing enormously, 14% in professional services contracts. So honestly, government, let's not fail the respect of other people who are looking at the jobs in government. And when you tell me that you're declining your payroll, yes, but tell me that you're substituting it with contracts. And then this graph depicts for you our most valuable resource, which are the 16 to 24. Did you know that in May 2023, we had 27,000 unemployed? That accounted for 40% of total unemployment in Puerto Rico. And compared with May of 2018, it was 23,000 jobs unemployed, 16 to 24, and that accounted for 23%. So enormous increase, 17% of unemployment in those youths in the group of 16 to 24. And we have just heard that about 25,000 graduates from different universities, public and private, had just been graduated now as of May or in early June. What are they going to do? Are they going to go into apparel? Are they going to go into construction? Or are they going to migrate? In 2019, out of the 66,000 who migrated, 11,000 were between the ages of 18 and 24. That was about 16%. So what are the two options of these graduates, of these young people, 16 to 24? Either they have a great education, which public education is not telling us, either they go for a job, which is a technical job, or they decide to migrate. Take your pick. At any rate, it's a loss, and it is a question that you yourself should focus on to seek answers and to give your own reply as to what must be done in this island. Don't forget that this is the voice of Heidie Calero. If you like our capsules, to subscribe in YouTube under the voice of Heidie Calero. And this is a service of Puerto Rico Economic Pulse. Don't forget that the economy is all of us. Thank you.